Demonstrators in Europe hope to persuade lawmakers to vote against the trade deals, the Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, and Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement.
We're against these trade deals because they are a threat for the environment, for health, for labor regulations, and they give so much power to multinational corporations.
About 200,000 people protested the deals in several German cities on Saturday.
The worry is that all the environmental norms and the norms concerning the medical protection of citizens will be destroyed in the interest of financial gain.
Many Europeans also fear that their food markets will be flooded with genetically modified products from the United States, says Klaus Lares, an international relations professor at the University of North Carolina, who spoke to VOA via Skype.
In Europe, there's very great fear and suspicion that genetically modified food will undermine your health, certainly in the long run. And they fear that to be negotiated trade and investment deal between Europe and the United States will impose American safety standards, including the acceptance of genetically modified food on European governments and therefore, in the end, on the European consumer.
Proponents of the trade deals claim there is a lot of misinformation behind the protests.
CETA is not going to impose us to eat, hormone beef or hormone chicken or chlorinated chicken, all these kind of things. So we will be able to continue to eat the products we eat in Europe. We will have access to new products, of course, and we'll have access to new services. But I think that's a good thing. That's part of evolution. That's part of innovation.
The Transatlantic Trade and Investment Partnership, promoted by President Barack Obama, has its opponents in the United States, too. Lares says further negotiations are needed to ensure the rights of people on both sides of the Atlantic are protected.
The deal to be negotiated needs to be improved and further negotiations need to be conducted. But that does not mean that the whole deal should be abandoned and that we should forget about TTIP.
Lares says trade deals between Europe and North America are necessary to maintain their global economic leadership, but they have to be good deals. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.